Adventure Time kept creativity alive. It embraced imagination in every episode, and there was always a blanket of childlike magic that gave the show its innocence. But Finn was a character, regardless of his surroundings, that mimicked the ideologies and philosophies of any teenage boy growing up in our world. And one of the realest and strangest episodes of Adventure Time comes in one of the later seasons, a story told through the magical and amusing lens of Pendleton Ward, but with an overarching theme that differentiates itself from anything the show has put out before. When Finn and Jake stumble upon a strange cave, Finn gets trapped inside alone, and he has to use his head to get past the door. Finn gives it his all, but the door won't budge, and it's only in a moment of clarity that Finn finds himself a step closer. When Finn closes his eyes, he can walk past the door, but as soon as he opens them again, he's back in the temple. Finn tries drawing maps and following clues, every trope he's learned over the years. But in the Hall of Egress, the route is constantly changing, so Finn has to resort to what he knows best, going in blind. Finn gets out of the cave by finding Jake, but something's off. Jake doesn't even remember the cave, and Finn still can't open his eyes, or he'll end up right back where he started. Finn is a kid, and like many teenage boys, he's not always honest with his emotions, relying on the people around him to suppress his immaturity. And I think when people like Finn, the strong-headed independent, find themselves surrounded by a problem that only they themselves can solve, they are met with the utmost challenge. It's in the endless trial and error that the audience can relate themselves to exactly where Finn is, trying everything you've learned only to find the answer when you're at a loss, in a void. And when the key to unlocking that door seems so obvious, it's all the more difficult when everything that's been mastered must be left behind to push ahead. Because Jake can't see what Finn sees, he gives Finn an ultimatum, and he tries to push Finn out of what he thinks are hallucinations. And after Finn has tried everything to make his friends trust him, he has no choice but to leave them, and to put the trust in his own hands. Finn leaves no tracks behind, and he cuts ties with everything, until something's different.
Shoot, man, if I want to do it that bad, it must be kinda right?
In my times of hardship, I look towards friends and family, but advice only goes so far. And there are times where I feel like I'm being told the exact same thing, over and over, and nothing's changing. And eventually there comes a point of realization that the object of clarity that helps us grow past our struggles can't be found in anyone else but ourselves. After traveling far and wide, Finn stumbles upon an identical temple as the one at the start. And something's different.
Something's different.
Finn can open his eyes to life. And at the end of the tunnel stands Jake, and as he runs to him for the last time, Finn hears the words, "At the seashell's center lies the cornucopia's smallest door." A seashell represents eternal life, a spiritual plane where the soul flourishes. A cornucopia is abundance, not just physically, but also in the intangible sense. And in Finn's journey, he has found a wealth unlike anything he's ever seen before. Not a chest of gold or an unbreakable sword, but a spiritually transforming experience. Egress means to leave a place, to exit. It's Finn's whole goal of the episode, to escape. But when Finn braves the journey on his own, egress isn't the point anymore. It's in Finn's self-discovery that he finds the answer inside himself. And in his revelation, the exit disappears. Egress disappears. Your most challenging obstacles are the ones you have to face alone, without anyone. But they also reap the highest rewards. And in finding out how to view a situation differently, you come to alter your perspective on life as a whole. And when the going gets tough, the most powerful feeling of all outshines every roadblock you faced. The ability to open your eyes and see.